Hey folks, how you going? It's Benny here. Thought I'd do a little bit of a video just to talk about some of the things that's going on for me. I've been asked to be a part of a trial called Abacus 2, which is a, um, a exploration trial therapy for people who are blind, vision impaired. So the therapy Abacus 2 is to convert the ganglion cells of the retina into photoreceptor cells. So my condition, retinitis pigmentosa, I lose the rods and cone cells of the retina. It's like a disc, and it makes up, well, the rods take up about 95 odd percent of your cell makeup, and then your cones, which are in the middle. Cones detect your color and definition and things like that, and the rods are your light perception, so seeing in the dark, depth perception, peripheral vision, all that sort of stuff. So I've lost pretty much all of those. All I see now is kind of light and shadow, and this trial therapy sort of changes the function of the remaining cells, which is the ganglion cells, to have light perception abilities. So there's not many of the ganglion cells in the eye compared to the photoreceptor cells. It's like 1% of the number. So there's 126 odd million photoreceptor cells, and there's only 1.2 million ganglion cells. And it's like a membrane that the disc of the retina sits on, and it's kind of like the pathway between the retina and the optic nerve. So light will kind of hit directly onto the ganglion membrane sort of thing, and then pass information through to the optic nerve. So the theory is that I'll have some vision restored. We don't know how much, but today I'm having my first appointment just to talk about the therapy, find out all the information. And I thought I'd do a video post, like a blog, just to keep you updated on the process and maybe, the impacts. So the changing in my vision, and things like that. Just a little bit on the trial. So I have to go through, every 6 weeks I have an injection in the eye of the molecule, and so that's three cycles. So every 6 weeks for 3 cycles. And there's 3 categories of the injections. You either have a placebo, 25 units, 50 units, or 75 units, and they're studying like how much of this molecule kind of how long it stays in the body, how much visual change happens, and each participant will be part of this either of these categories, and the doctor won't know who's which, so they can't really, or they have to determine through the trial, the impacts of each without knowing who's been injected with what. And it's happening, the first trial, Abacus 1, happened in Adelaide. That was just to test whether it's safe. But now part 2, I think it's going to be held in several sites around Australia. I think 4 or 5, and there's only half a dozen people who are in each site, so a total of 30 odd participants, and I'm one of them, which is going to be interesting. And I just thought, because not everyone else is doing it, you might be interested in following me and how it all goes. So I'll let you know how this first appointment goes and if there's any new information. But tune in and we'll see what happens. All right, cheers.